show up, all right? Okay. I'm here. Whoever's here, I'm here. Give me a minute. Thanks. We got an HOH competition that is going now live, folks. And I will give you information on it as I am able to catch up with it. It appears that just about everybody is still involved in it. It began just a little bit ago. So bear with me while we get our bearings here, or I get my bearings, I should say. And here I come. Well, yeah, you know what I mean. And by the way, I got something I'm wearing that's new.
You did?
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not communicating.
Hi. Look at that.
Oh, sorry, Kiki.
It's okay. I needed a little music.
Damn, that's like 6.
Yeah, man. Well, I'm really on the verge.
Prairie dog. Bittersweet Symphony. By the birds.
Oh my god.
Instead of the birds.
I think it's worth this flop part too.
You're like a dog.
Oh man, all I'm doing is sniffing my own poo right now.
Let's see, we got Gabe. Gabe's here. What's up, Gabe?
Turtle head.
Kimmy. Zeta, what's going on? What's up, Z? Yes, we've got that right now, Zeta.
Gross.
Yay, no S? Yay, no S. S? No S. No S. No S.
You look at pee yet?
Yay, no S. I don't know. I'm missing the S. I guess. Okay. If that's good. If I missed the S, that's good. Sarah! What's going on? Zeta got bumped off. Kiera and Eddie are out of the comp. Okay. Zeta, do we know who got evicted? Probably Mama K, right? You're passing out meds and baths? Okay. Kim, if you're passing out meds, I'll take the meds depending on what they are. If they're psychotropic meds, absolutely. Xanax, no. No, I do not do Xanax. That does not like me. I do not like it. Zoloft is a motherfucker. I hate that shit. What's the other shit? Anyway, we got an HOH comp going on, and it seems to be some sort of a button handle thing that they have to stand on. They have to stand at a podium with their hand on a buzzer, it seems. And I guess it's a matter of keeping that button depressed. This will be an endurance comp. As far as I understand, that is what they were told they would be having. So Kiera and Eddie are already out. Not a huge surprise on the Eddie part. The Kiera part, yeah, a bit. Again, that is they, Kiera. Or, as some of our folks in the chat have called, Spork. So, yeah, what's going on with the feeds right now, Sarah, is we have an HOH comp that is being competed or contested right now It is an endurance comp that started within the last half hour approximately.
Anthony,
Fall asleep, Anthony.
wake up.
Kim, are you able to come to the screen? Are you able to view the screen? Because I'd like to show you something. And actually, before I show something to you specifically, Kim, I want to share this with everybody. For those interested, we have now attained the newest edition Big Brother Bri shirts. Gray. Big Brother Bri shirts now available. They are $20. Please add $2.50 if you want a double or triple X. We have sizes of medium upward to 3X. And PayPal link and Cash App links are on the screen. If you are in Canada and wish to get one of the shirts, unfortunately there is an additional fee of $5 for shipping just because the transit rates are ridiculous. So it would be basically $25 if you're in Canada, $20 if you're in the US. Please add $2.50 if you're getting a 2X or 3X size shirt. So, and let me see if Kim is able to come to the maybe she's not. Heather, welcome, Heather. I just saw your tweet. Thank you very much. I see that you received my shirt. So I'm thankful for your purchase. I am thankful for your acknowledgement of receipt. And this is my new bucket hat. Introducing my new bucket hat. One of one made for me. And Kim, you're here looking, Kim? Everyone, I would like to unveil Kim's championship hat. Baltimore Raven purple in honor of Kim. This is her award for her final and extra award for winning the championship.
What is it?
I told her at the time that I would make a special hat for her. This hat, Kim, you will find is very nice and neat. It has
Oh my god.
Velcro back, so it's not the snapback type. So easy wash, easy wear. And you can fit that beautiful long BB hair right through here.
Anthony, are you okay?
And you will look cute as a button. So that is going in a package out to you. That is going out in a package to you probably Saturday morning. And Tommy Tremonti, I have his shirt, and that will be sent at the same time.
Oh my god.
So that is your one of one, Kim. If you want Toe to sign it, Toe can sign it for you. Also, by the way, folks, gray Big Brother Bride caps. These are now available. We have a limited stock of 7. Or actually, I'm sorry, 6. $30 a piece. That is the price I have to charge for them. Because it was a limited item. I only bought so many to see if they would sell. And if they do, then I'll buy more. But we'll put all that stuff on the screen later for you. Not so worried about it at the moment, but so yeah, the hats look cool too. Andy E, what's up? And I hope you guys like my new lid. I hope you like it. I like it. It fits like a motherfucker. It feels good. By the way, so Chelsea is now, well, Chelsea has been out of the competition because she was the outgoing HOH. Kiera and Eddie have now fallen out of the HOH competition. And I say fallen out of the HOH competition. Technically, there's no falling involved. This is just a stand in place, hold your hand on a button, don't let go. Now, I don't know how long they've been playing it. Zeta might have said already. But I do have to thank Zeta for keeping me up to date on
Okay, guys.
on that they had just gone to that. So
Yeah.
Okay, house guests. Big brother thought that you might be hungry, especially after spending the day on slop. There's pizza and refreshments inside.
yeah, Wonky was jealous. She
Rule
likes
is,
that purple.
you can only
She
eat
was
them at
liking
the
that
table
purple.
you
She's
have
like,
for thanking back
oh
to the brother.
shit. She's like, oh, if
Is
I had
that
known.
clear?
I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, if you had known.
Go.
Food in our mouth.
I didn't even realize it was going to be that snapping, that good looking. I'm like, god damn.
You
That's
have
a
to
good
be
looking
in the
fucking
kitchen
hat.
At the table eating it. You can still be chewing at your buzzer, but you can't.
The gray
push
ones
anything
also
back.
have the same Velcro strap on the back, so very adjustable for
Go. Your tempted.
fat heads like me.
Go. We can go.
There you go. Go now.
Rattling.
Ah.
Hey, Kiera, you mind bring me a sponge? Yeah.
So it looks like
There was beer.
it looks like the house guests that are no longer involved have decided to go inside the house.
God, I want a beer so bad.
Kiki's saying she wants a beer so bad. So
So
maybe there's some beer and shit inside and they don't even know about it.
Well, if the girl your dreams were in there.
Or maybe they do know about it and said, fuck y'all, we're going to go get some beer.
Anyway, to eat at the table.
There is, I believe this comp is either is called Buzzkilled or Buzzkill. Because I did see when I was starting it out, there was a banner up top above them that said Buzzkill or Buzzkilled. So I'm guessing maybe that this has something to do with drinking. Maybe there's some beer inside for those that want to give it up and go inside and have a beer fest. Maybe that's what it is. If that's what it is, go Canada. I fucking like that idea. If that's what's happening.
Ask for toilet paper too.
Um,
I'm starving.
oh yeah, Kimmy, you can rock a hat. Oh yes, you can. Oh, I'll testify to that. You can rock a hat. Wonky can rock a hat like none other, though. Wonky can
Peter, how
rock
long do
a
you think it'll take you to get
serious hat.
Buddy, I'm right in striking distance. Striking? One bite, I'd be good.
Yeah, one of them good.
One bite,
Literally a
come back.
second.
Okay, Kim,
One
that's cool.
second.
I'll try to yell the information to you loud enough that you can hear it.
Beer? Okay.
Kim, the next person that has
water,
dropped
no
off
beer,
the
wait.
competition is. And I'll just do that. So if you're at a far distance, just turn up the volume. I'll scream. Everybody else will hear it too. So Zeta, if you could please enlighten me, do you know what awaits inside for these folks? Is it beer? Are they getting beer? Are they getting alcohol? I would like to know. By the way, Damien,
Yeah.
Sam,
I could probably beat Usain Bolt if it was running.
Cory, Adam, Anthony,
Kelly, how many
Kiki,
kinds of teeth do they have?
Dane, Mark are all still up,
You better eat quietly.
standing in the comp. Chelsea, Kiera, Kiera that is, and Eddie are all out. Well, Chelsea could not compete because she was out going HOH.
Can you bring the table here?
Now, the live episode, folks, is supposed to air in 48 minutes. So if the live episode airs in that time frame, I will remain here. I'm going to remain here. So, because this is more important than seeing a taped eviction that we know is probably going to go down one way or the other. I don't see Mama Kay, so... And, well, actually, Damien is still there, so Mama Kay was evicted. Just don't know exactly what the... Holy shit, Carmen! Carmen! What the fuck? Welcome, Carmen! Oh my god! I cannot believe it. This is like one of those times when you're watching WWE, you'd be like a big-time wrestling fan, and you're sitting there watching, and there's a match going on, and all of a sudden the music hits for this one wrestler who hasn't been around in 5 years. And everybody goes, what? Carmen! How have you been? Where have you been? Oh my God! I tried reaching out to you on your or I tried to send you I put a message on one of your videos, and I was like, oh, I hope you're well. And I hope you got that. I don't know if you did, but man, I've been like wondering, where's Carmen? Where's Carmen?
That barbecue chicken.
For those of you that are not in the know, Carmen Guy is one of my OGs on this channel. I mean, like first week or two. I'm talking serious OG.
All right, baby.
So, Carmen, it is so great to see you. Thank you so much for being here. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry to hear that you've been down. I'm sorry.
Oh, panning on Anthony's face right now.
Well, Carmen, if that's the case, you and I have to compare notes, because we can share on stuff like that. Oh,
There you go. Go eat.
there was a
There
BuzzFeed
you go.
or a buzzkill. Anthony's out. He's gonna go eat. Anthony,
1 hour, the temptation
I don't know
over.
how that happens.
Oh, it's game on.
Hey, is temptation over, Chubbs?
Careful, Dane, careful.
All of a sudden, there was like a siren and a green light.
Mock down, Anthony. That a boy, Big Poppy.
Slice for me, boo.
Okay, so I'm guessing that when the thing goes off, you have to be ready to hit the buzzer. Is that the idea?
I was just tell you good job, but I take that back.
And he must have been the last to hit the buzzer, so therefore he got eliminated? That's just a guess?
I'm literally in the middle of the two worst.
Zeta,
people in
if you
this whole
could
house.
if you
Where
could
you
tell
going?
me.
We're
You got
far.
out.
I was so.
Oh, they're tempting them with all kinds of stuff. Okay, I got you.
We got 8 players or 9? One, there should be 8 players, right?
They were all on slop today, so they will be tempted. Okay.
Oh, wow, look at that.
Yeah, Gabe, we're live. We're live right now, Gabe.
Oh,
This is a
God.
live
It
broadcast.
could literally be in the next minute.
Afternoon time. That's why we got that chat going.
Could be another hour.
Could be. Yeah.
I just honestly with a beer, I'd chug beer.
Carmen, good that you're getting some meds and you're getting. Okay, good. Good.
Would you
Carmen,
chug a beer and come back?
You see on my screen here. You see my email address. Okay.
I'm a quick chugger there, Pike.
If you'd like, please feel free to email me.
Damien's a quick chugger.
What's that?
Damien's
Maybe
a
we
quick
can hook
chugger.
up a like some sort of chat.
Or just shake his
You and
swap
I
in
just
like a
if you
second.
want, just to talk
One
if
of
you
those
want.
green cups.
I deal with that stuff. You know that. I think you know that by now.
Very great.
So
If there was a left had a cigarette and
we can
beer,
always talk.
I'd be
Okay.
sitting there
Just know that.
watching you guys. Eating pizza.
People have been kind enough to reach out to me when I've needed help,
With a little bit of
and some of those people are in this room right now, and they know who they are. So just know that you're not alone. Okay. Remember that.
Post-game meal? What's going on there, Anthony?
Excuse me.
I'm really happy for Anthony right now, actually.
Maybe you could save one slice to share
The
between
email
the
address is right up above on the screen, right about where I'm pointing, right up in that area. ColonelAngusBB@gmail.com.
Yeah, there'll be milk and cereal.
That's where you
afterwards.
can get me.
Thanks, bud.
Yeah, no worries.
I'm hoping for it. Yeah.
Sarah, BB Canada the same time as US.
Have you tried putting your slop with milk?
Yeah. Well, let me think. Well, it's on in 43 minutes, so that would be 8 o'clock Eastern time, 7 Central.
What's your favorite cereal? Describe it.
Wednesday nights they are on at 7 Eastern.
I'm a healthy guy.
But Thursdays, which is eviction night, and Sundays, they're on at 7.
Realistically, how
When I was a
long
kid,
Or I'm
it's,
sorry, 8.
How long have
8
you been
Eastern.
doing
I
that?
keep
there's a
saying
certain
my
country
time
in
because I'm
England
Central.
That's called France, and they have
So
something they do
Wednesdays at
toast,
7
and it's
Eastern,
very
Now,
Thursdays
Love
and
that.
Sundays at 8
Drinking the milk
Eastern.
after?
40?
Whoa.
Yeah, oh my god.
So just to cover
Like,
right
you think
now
that,
who's
like,
still in
world
this comp,
peace was like, that was the closest you can get to
we
world
still
peace, was
have
everyone
Adam,
buying that milk right there.
in this order, Adam, Esti,
So good.
Dane, Kiki,
There's those in bars
and then
that
working
way.
back this
Yeah.
way,
What?
the camera angle will have to move, but
Toast, that's
we still have Damien.
in bars.
Not,
Shut
yes,
up.
we
It's
still have
so
Damien.
amazing.
Oh my god.
Um,
No, the cinnamon,
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
crunch. Oh my god.
Damien, Mark,
I just want to, Big Brother, if we could
Cory.
get that cereal, your girl would start eating cereal.
Hey,
They're
David,
still in
you
the
know that
comp.
candy that you put in your mouth?
Anthony, Kiera, Eddie are all out of the comp. They've already dropped out. And Chelsea was unable to play as a result of her being the outgoing HOH.
Candy in as well, and you like their whole mouth is on fire. It's really cool.
That's weird. I never heard of that.
They don't melt in the milk.
Oh, and Sam is still out there she's still active in the HOH comp.
They have it. It was in England when I was a kid, and we put it in. Yeah, it was really neat.
Have you ever had a left-handed cigarette and then put those rocks on top in your mouth?
But now I have to say, you know, can really go for it. Adam, you'll like this. You know the cereal that's got peanut butter flavored and it's the little balls?
And the chocolate too? Unreal.
What's up, Andy E? How's it going?
And that's the jumbo family size box.
Or little cocoa balls that turn into milk chocolate.
Yeah, those are solid.
Unreal.
I miss cereal. Mark, you got a good thing going, bud.
By the way, folks, if anybody out there, if you could please hit the share, please subscribe. So if you have not subscribed, please hit the subscribe. Please hit the share, and please like. That's important too. We appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a pregame meal right there.
How's that bacon one?
No.
Hey, Daners, for our meal, how do you take your steak?
Medium rare.
Medium rare?
Go to a steakhouse. Medium if you go anywhere else.
Yeah. I was saying like medium rare. I'll go rare if it's like done really well.
Yeah.
Steakhouse with a K?
Yeah.
Ooh.
I like CC steaks even better though.
Really?
Maybe because I'm just.
I don't know, man. The béarnaise sauce really just.
The garlic, butter,
over the edge.
Creole garlic butter.
Oh yeah.
The hell away.
Mama K was evicted. Yes, AB. What's up, AB? How you doing?
With the prawns, whoa. And the pine nuts.
Don't know what the count was because we haven't seen the live episode yet. But based on the fact that Damien is in the HOH competition, and Mama K is nowhere to be found, that would indicate she is gone.
My buddy
and
$120 a steak.
Since you're just joining the room, AB, thank you for coming by. They are currently on some form of an endurance comp that involves a button. Now, they're being tempted with certain creature comforts, I guess you could say, whether it be beer, food, whatever it is. And then periodically they have a buzzer to buzz in on. But most of the house guests are still out there. Adam, Esty, Dane, Kiki, Sam, Damien, Mark.
I don't know why, but I feel dizzy right now.
All still out there.
You're getting the meat sweat.
Got your email, Carmen. I'll make sure I read it later, and we'll get in touch, okay? If it's not today, it will be tomorrow. Sometime, or whenever we can work it out, okay? But we'll get in touch for sure. Can count on it. The house guests basically are just standing there. They're just trying to stay comfortable. They're standing at this long set of podiums, or a long table, if you will, that's basically a long giant dais that they're standing at, and there are buzzers in front of each of them. They've got their hands pretty much clasped near or on or around. Zeta indicates that they're being tempted with something. I'm assuming some form of creature comforts because they were talking about beer and.
What the fuck?
Unreal! The whole place? Yes!
Jesus Christ.
Stop.
Dane just took his HOH life in his own fucking hands. Dane purposely ran away from the buzzer and the HOH contest set. Ran into the house, or to this table that has some food on it, grabbed a bite, shoved it in his mouth, and ran promptly back to the button just in case they decided to have that opportunity to do it.
I will never forget that.
He just did like, he took about a good solid 4 or 5 seconds away from that buzzer.
Okay, guys, follow footsteps, fellas.
And it looked like when he came back that he had
Slide all over again.
3/4 of an orange in his mouth, stuffed. He was out to here. It looked like he just ate a hockey puck. Well, he's actually done that before, so I suppose,
No.
you know. But he definitely had that those goods on the side of his mouth that has all the teeth. That's a good thing. And Dane's already down that motherfucker. Whatever it was, he chewed it and swallowed it real quick. Because now he's just going. So, Dane's a crazy motherfucker. Sarah is asking, is that allowed? Apparently it is, because they haven't told him to get the fuck out of the comp. So I am assuming that is bueno. That boy ain't right, but okay. That's cool.
It's kind of like fruit. Nice. You?
Snaps, what's up? By the way, Snaps,
Okay, it was like a certain kind of
yes.
licorice, but it had like a
Snaps.
sour feel to it, and it was like salted.
You asked for it.
It was like sugar. It's discontinued.
They're here.
Yeah, I've never heard of those.
It starts with a tweet.
Oh.
Yeah, we're something.
Yeah, they were
So-
They were so good.
Lisa, Snaps? The official price on them is $30. But that does include shipping. And they are a very limited amount of hats. I have to figure the exact number out, but it's going to be somewhere around 6.
It's like pretty popular.
There are going to be a couple. Actually, there are a total of 10 that were made. Between myself and Wonky taking 2, and saving 1 possibly for another person. But the rest of them are for sale, and they are $30. And first come, first serve. But since you're here and you made mention of it in an email, and you posted that, it is available to you if you wish. Thank you, AB. This is a 1 of 1 right here. And then I'm going to show you guys Kim's Special Championship Edition 1 of 1 for the Big Brother draft. She got a purple one for Baltimore Ravens. So, and then again, thank you to Big Brother Canada for giving me this extra opportunity to put out merch. Big Brother Bri Gray shirts, $20 a piece, also available. That's the end of talking about that for now. I'm gonna go back to the comp.
Yellow packet with the guy's name on it.
Thanks, Andy. I kind of like them myself. They're comfy, and I don't know. They just seem to be my. I never was a hat person, to speak of up until I really started doing this show. Because it's the roof is a little thin. Oh, and by the way, Ginger, that hats are, they have Velcro instead of the snapback. They've got a Velcro snapback so that they are adjustable much more neat way than the plastic snaps that you get on those that break and stuff. So these are, yeah, they're cool. I already saw what Wonky looks like in hers. I was like, ooh.
You're also doing a great job,
So,
Anthony.
and Kim, of course, with that BB hair is going to rock it. With her purple hat's going to look great on her. I saw Wonky wear this, and she looked good in this too. I was like, bucket hats aren't bad for you either.
Let's see if I can get toilet paper for us.
So we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 people left in the HOH comp. Damien, Sam, Esty, Cory, Dane, Adam, Mark, and Kiki.
Paper towel. You gonna not wipe? Oh. Use paper towel.
Now, again, folks, for those that are going to be watching the live episode, or I say live, but the broadcast episode in Canada, I'm going to stick with the HOH live, to be honest with you. I'd rather stay with the HOH comp live because that's something that's occurring in real time and that we can report to you in real time, where then you won't be wondering what's going on later tonight when we come back with the new show, and
Oh my god.
we'll be able to tell you actually how it went down. So, you know, when 8 o'clock comes for those in the east, 7 o'clock in the central, 5 o'clock in the west, those of you there, of course, I understand if you're going to watch the episode live, I'll just catch a replay of it. But I figure as a host here, I'm going to stick with the actual live broadcast of an HOH. I always love calling these HOH comps, and regardless of how long it is, I'll stick with it. So if it's just 2 hours, if it's an hour, if it's 4 hours, if it's 5 hours, fuck it, I'll stay here. I'll do it. Mark's dancing around like he has to pee, and his hands are gnarly. His hands look like they're all like, ah. He could be like one of those guys that, like, when he gets to be out 80s, 90s, got all these knobby hands and shit, you know. Big old knuckles and gnarly shit. Not even arthritic, but just like big, gnarly, knobby hands. Wonk, you better not be laughing about knobby hands. You hearing me about knobby hands? She's probably gonna be like, that fucker's crazy. Tommy, what's up, brother? Got your shirt. Got your shirt today. It's going out Saturday morning. Got it today. Got hats today. Got shirts today. Got your shirt today. And it will go Saturday morning. And so you'll see it very soon. And thank you for your patience on waiting on that.
Are you okay?
Had to place an order all at one time, so thank you. And thank you for being patient as I've been communicating with you over the last couple of weeks about that. You've been really kind and awesome about communicating with me and vice versa, so. Oh, thanks, Tommy. Thanks. Yeah, this was part of my batch. Part of my little, it was like Christmas today. Even though I paid for it all. It's like when you spend hundreds of dollars on Christmas presents, but they're not. But you paid for them and you know they're yours, and they're like, they're not Christmas presents, although there's some in there that are for me. They just went to their spine. I don't know. They didn't say anything that was offensive to Canadians, so I don't know. I mean, maybe they did. But they went to, that's classified. We can't talk about that. Sure you can. You can talk about it. It's not Fight Club. Okay, we're back. There we go. And the 7 samurai or the 8 samurai, or whatever they are, they're still standing there. Let's go full screen on this bitch. How do I go full screen on that motherfucker?
I ate a full slice in one bite. You're kidding me. I missed one piece of the crust.
Is that a full slice ready to go?
I ate a full slice in one bite.
You're kidding me.
I missed one piece of the crust.
That's cool.
I'll show you.
Cool skill.
Yeah, the comp is called Buzzkilled. And I'm looking at it from the front angle on camera 1, which really is a very elaborate looking... it's not... I mean, it's elaborate looking, but it really isn't. It's very simple. They've got a lot of just lights, and they've got a big jumbotron above them. It says Buzzkilled in big red letters. And they're just standing at their own little podiums with their buzzers, and they're just waiting for whatever to happen. But this is all taking place in the Tony Stark basement, that I'll call it. It appears to be the downstairs Tony Stark basement that's emptied out. Because that's what the place looks like to me. It looks like Tony Stark's workout or suit room, and where he has Jeeves and all his computer shit. But it's like they stripped it out and just left a pool table and weights around. And chairs. So it looks like Tony Stark's dungeon, but it just is decked out to be a little bit more wide open.
I got a plan, don't worry.
Oh, okay, they may cut the live feed at 8 Eastern. Okay, Zeta is saying that they may cut the feed at 8. So if that is the case, then I will leave you at that time, but then come back if the contest is still going. So for at least the next 25 minutes, you have me. At least. If they do cut the feeds for the episode to air, just know that going into the episode, if you'd like to know this, if you don't want to know this, shut your ears for a sec, or pull out your earplugs, or put me on mute, or whatever it is. But the eviction tonight has already taken place, and Mama K was evicted. I do not know yet as to the score on the eviction because we don't know how the votes went. We didn't see that because that's on the episode.
I know, that's why I did it.
But the HOH began within the last hour,
You're quick, man.
approximately.
Agile.
And there are 3 people out of the competition so far. Anthony, Kiera, Spork, and Eddie. No surprise. Chelsea, who's the outgoing HOH, was not able to compete, so she is also inside with the other 3 who have left the comp already. Now, I should again report to those of you who just joined us within the last 5 to 10 minutes. Dane took his HOH life in his own hands because he wanted something to eat so bad that he ran away from his podium, inside to the house, grabbed a bite to eat real quick, and came back to his podium just in case they called for a buzzer. Right now, above their heads, and they don't see it apparently, there is a countdown clock that started at 60. They're down to 36. So there will be a buzzer that happens in 30 seconds now. 30 seconds from that point. And then we will see who might be eliminated in this go. Down to 15. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What?
Focus, guys.
SD has been eliminated.
Hey, my Daner.
That was second.
So SD now is going inside to have a nice meal.
Dude, like, the whole, like, everything is wrong.
So we still have
Good job, everybody.
we still have Adam, Dane, Kiki, Mark, Sam,
Good job.
Cory, And, yeah.
Two pizza.
Multitasking on your
Somebody
resume
else I
button?
didn't mention.
So good.
I'm just not seeing right at the moment. So, of the pretty boys, 3 of them remain. Anthony is the only pretty boy not there. The eliminated people from this competition: Esty, Kiera, they, them, Spork, Eddie, Anthony, and of course the HOH, outgoing HOH Chelsea, not competing in this. So, we have 7 people remaining. And this will be going on for a while. Yeah. Zeta is correct. Yes, that is correct. She did tell everybody her age. She told everybody that she has 4 children or 3 children or 6 children or whatever it is.
Lucky number 7,
And everybody was like, "You don't say." So surprise, surprise, surprise. Bring out Jim Neighbors for that one. Gomer Pyle would say that. Okay. Surprise, surprise, surprise. Okay, Kimmy. Kimmy is going to BRB. She's going to get an air BRB. Da-da-da-da-da-da. By the way, we will have our normal nightly show tonight at 9:30. Fuck me, 10:30 Eastern time. That's again 10:30 Eastern, 9:30 Central, 7:30 Pacific, 6:30 in the Aleutian section of the country. That's Alaska. And 5:30 over in Hawaii. So, yeah, you guys over in Hawaii, fuck it. Why not? Have a luau.
Good push.
Watch me.
Get him, Tiger. Push too hard.
And tonight, who knows? If we go long enough, we may carry our coverage into the overnight with sumo wrestling. Just saying.
Someone giggles and shit.
It wasn't ever that way.
Yeah, Zeta, you're right. She aged about 55 in the house. That's very true. Carmen saying citizens arrest. Where? What episode is BB Canada on? They think they just did the 5th. Tonight will be the 6th, I think, or 7th. Kind of hard to remember now. Yeah, their house is bigger because it's got 3 floors. It's got like 3 levels to it, more or less, because that Tony Stark basement thing, I think is in a 3rd level downstairs, isn't it? Because they've got the main concourse of the place, which is the level where they all cook and do all that stuff. But then upstairs are all the bedrooms and all that shit, and the HOH room and the entrance door to the house and all that. So I don't know. It's fucked. I'd have to figure it out. I'd like to kind of figure out like where everything is in relation to other things, because I haven't really seen enough of the house to map it out. Like the Big Brother house, it's like you memorize that shit, because it's like it's the Big Brother house is basically just a big horseshoe, with a big box in the middle that is all production.
Alright, let's go, guys. Keep the traffic closed.
Now there is no countdown clock coming up on the screen. And it seems like there's a certain...
Sorry, Ash, I broke my vegetarian streak there.
I don't know if these are
I don't
random
even
or
taste the meat,
timed, specifically timed, or if they're random buzz-ins that they do.
That was so funny, Dane. You literally were
Edmund, hey, what's up? How are you?
I'm so hungry. Poppy, you good, bud?
Oh, we're doing great, Edmund. I hope you're doing
I
well.
love it.
Good to see you. It is 2 levels, Zeta? Okay, thank you. Chelsea is my pick to win the season. Yeah, Chelsea is my pick to win the season. So far, she hasn't disappointed me. She's been playing a pretty straight game. She's well liked in the house. She's not looked at as a big threat so far. I mean, this week having her in power did help. That nobody says, well, I'm making her my target, because she put targets out there that were safe ones for her. She could get the right kind of blood on her hands. See, that's the thing in this game, too. You have to remember, whether it's the American game or the Canadian game, because they're basically the same thing. I think overall the Canadian production is much better than the American one. Jesus Christ. I am set way back from, like, holy shit, Canada, they know they got their shit together. I mean, they've got a pretty simple competition here, but it looks lit. I mean, and I say lit because it's lit. It's lit up. It's beautiful, though. It just is awesome. But it's a very simple comp that did probably not cost them very much money to make.
You got one slice, Essie?
And I mean, and if you can get by on the narrow budget, making it look real good, like they seem to have done, good for them. More power to them. Now, there's some sort of mechanical sound I can hear, but now it just stopped. So I don't know what it was. Because there's nothing mechanical that they're dealing with there. They're all standing at their own podiums. They're awaiting a time to buzz in. Now, this big clock that's above them, I think it's either above them and that they cannot see it, or it's in front of them and they cannot see it. Like, you can, if you're looking at camera 1's angle right now, what you're basically seeing is the Tony Stark basement area that they do their just chilling out in. And it's opened up wide so that they have all of their podiums standing there. And then they have a series of like little spotlights that are just kind of dancing white lights just above them. And above them is a giant, like a jumbotron or a title called Buzzkilled, and it's big red letters. But it does change to a jumbotron and gives a 1-minute countdown periodically. And then when that 1 minute is up, then they get a buzzer. And then they all have to hit in. And the last person to get to hit in gets eliminated from that comp. So Esty was the last person taken out about 15 minutes ago. So they may be up for another one pretty quick.
Oh my god.
Because I have seen 2 people since I've been on. 2 people have been eliminated since I've been on. 2 people were eliminated just before I went
You
on.
can take a cold shower afterwards to wipe away that.
And we've still got 7 people, I think, up there.
Hot tubs.
Now, as Zeta did say, they may cut off this live feed of the HOH at the time that the TV episode airs. If that is the case, then I will rejoin you after the episode airs if the feed comes back. If the feed does not come back, then I'll just come back at my normal time of 9:30 Central or 10:30 Eastern tonight.
That was insane.
2 in a row. That's ridiculous, man.
2 in a row, I get freaking beat by an 8-ball in the goddamn break.
I'm not even in your weight class.
I've never seen that, actually, so that was pretty cool. Kind of shitty that happened to me twice, but it's alright.
You sound like you're alright.
Yeah.
Zeta, you're saying that Chelsea's name is being brought up a lot more now? Okay.
Yeah. But, nothing taken away from you, Mark.
Oh, Kira's laying on Chelsea right now? Oh, great.
Okay.
Yeah, she really does have something for her then, I think.
Playing pool against Mark is so frustrating. He's so good.
Mark?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, play against me, girl.
I don't think they have played pool.
No.
Well, I mean, if you were Kira, wouldn't you be in love with Chelsea too?
Against Mark.
I'm just saying.
He's like good, easy.
I mean, Chelsea's pretty cute.
Yeah.
Game. I'm like, okay, cool.
Oh, Mark's good. Mark's practicing. I'll be really good.
Just saying.
Anthony's
Adam is all by himself on the left podium. 3 podiums separate him and Dane.
Now he's 305. 8 pieces of fucking pie.
Looks like Dane, Kiki, Damien, Mark, Sam, and Cory are still in the game.
No. It'll like open me right out of it.
Now, the house guests aren't talking too much. They were all chatty a lot earlier, but now they're not so chatty because I think they're getting a little bit tired of standing there. And it seems like that they've probably been in this comp now for about an hour,
How many rounds
roughly.
of golf do you think you could have done by now, Dana? 1.
Front 9 for
But
sure.
again, I don't know if there's a set
I think it was
time
3 rounds
interval
for big golf.
between
Big golf, yeah. We saw your putt there.
that they have set specifically
Bang.
that is an exact
Gotta be
timer
humble.
between
Anthony
eliminations.
He could have cleared that one.
Anthony
I haven't seen a pattern yet because I've only seen 2 eliminations. They seem to be roughly 10 to 15 minutes apart,
Been up here for almost 2 hours.
and we're at about that same point now
Hour?
40 minutes?
since the last elimination.
Hour at least now.
Dane
Half
saying
hour.
now it's at least an hour that they've been there now, he
So
thinks.
long. You guys gonna be able to do
And
it?
he's pretty close. It's about that, I would say.
It's probably been an hour.
Zeta, do you happen to know exactly what time they went to this, or do you have a rough estimate? That might be better than my estimate. If you do, Zeta, that would be helpful. If not, that's okay. Or actually, if you're not, damn it, Malaka, why don't you know?
I used to stand in like one position for like 12 hours a day just welding.
What I do at work too at dog
On
park.
feet, one place.
Girl,
Make
boy,
puppies at work,
equals
I don't really
sport.
work.
That's cute, Zeta. That's cute.
Tina.
And Ginger said it's cute too.
I
So,
do.
um,
Dane, do this. Yeah, nah.
what is a spork? What are boobs? Yes, the call-in was great. Zeta was awesome with the call-in. Oh, Sarah, you don't like Kiki? Yeah. Oh, okay, Zeta. That's cool. You malaka. You know what's funny, Z? I was getting ready to call you right when you hit me. And I'm like, the fuck? I'm like, HOH now? Like, oh yeah, that's right. You did discuss that with me. So. And again, to all of those that are watching on Toe the Camel, please make sure you hit the subscribe, the like, and the share. If you're watching on Big Brother Bri, please make sure to do the same. We would appreciate that. Still not seeing a sign of any countdown clock yet, but we are anticipating another one probably coming up pretty soon. AB, I'm with you on that. It feels different, but that's because the people are different. And even though we, you know, and I'm not going to go on a full-on rant about this, but I'll just say this. Even though we share a border, the people in Canada are as different from us as we are from Mexico. And I mean that in not a bad way. I'm just saying that different cultures. It's different cultures. Even though they are Caucasian, as we are mainly here in America, as mainly they are there in Canada, they have a different they have a different culture. They have a different way about them. So the people in and of themselves are going to be a different way. And so, and I mean, really, even these people, when they're getting nasty, they're polite. It's like, could you go fuck off, please? It's like what? Fuck off, please? What? I mean, no, they haven't said that. But I'm waiting for them to go, you know, fuck off, you hoser, please. No, I mean, the Canadian people are much more laid back. They're much more polite. They're more easygoing. Americans are more high-strung, more rude, more out, just more. And I bet you if Mexico had a big brother, it would probably be completely different than ours too. And it would be completely different than Canada. And it would just be because of cultural differences or, you know, what have you. It's just the people act differently. Every country. And that's why I've been like throwing kudos to Canada, because these people are cool. These people generally are not too bad. There's a couple of people in here that are kind of like, I don't know. I was really, I'm kind of trying to still wash my brain of Sam, because I was kind of like right on the first day. I'm like, ooh, Sam, I like Sam. I like Sam. But then she didn't wash her hair, and then she didn't seemingly wasn't washing the rest of herself, and just like, I don't know, it just didn't seem right. I mean, you shouldn't be able. You can't really appreciate somebody who makes their own gravy when they get in the bathtub. Can't appreciate that. Anyway, no, actually, Kim, you didn't miss anybody going other than the last one was Esty. Is it her hair? Was it her hair? Yes, it was. She did wash it, and I guess she did give herself the full-on wash around. I guess they took her through a car wash for a high intensity scrubbing, or perhaps a nuclear waste shower. They may have given her with the big scrub brushes and shit. Then it says choose a channel. I usually go to channel 2. Oh, Zeta's giving instructions. Okay, I'm on channel 1. Just because I'm loving that Jumbotron they got behind them there. It looks like a Titantron from WWE. It's got the thing buzz-killed across the front of it. And it looks badass. Still no countdown clock coming up on it, though. And it seems like they go to a 1-minute countdown clock. Now, in approximately a minute and a half, the BB Canada episode is supposed to air. And if this feed gets cut off, no surprise. Because Zeta did say that that would possibly happen. So we're closing in on 1 minute left. We'll see. And if we were going to get a elimination, it would have been by now that they would have started that clock. So if in less than a minute they go to the feed or to the show, we're going to get gypped out of watching some HOH. I'm hoping Zeta's wrong. I'd much rather watch the HOH. Oh, wow, Gabe, that's cool. Zeta says you heard the episode is going to be great. Oh, feeds are down. They did it 19 seconds early. Assholes. Now what are you going to show us? Pricks? That's classified. That's classified. That's classified. Fuck you, it's classified. Everything's fucking classified, you pricks. Yep, 8 o'clock, and it is still not. Alright, so let's see. Appears we have PowerPoint on all 4 channels. And so it appears that they have gone to the episode. So, looks like then our feeds will be down for the next hour. I will come back in an hour and give you further updates at that time. Provided they are still out there doing their thing, which they probably will be down to the last couple. So, enjoy the episode of BBCAN7. I will be coming back in an hour with the follow-up to the HOH and to tell you how that ended up. So, or how it's ending up. So until later on, peace, love, and we'll see you in 1 hour.